This is a Rogue Media Network production.
Welcome back to the show. Today we are talking about one of the most ambitious productions ever staged by Silent House Theater. It's the groundbreaking rock opera Jesus Christ Superstar, and it's coming to the Performing Arts Community Center in downtown Waco, June 24th through the 28th. And I have with us here today the director, Joe Taylor. It is produced by Silent House Theater, and of course, it's bringing Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice's legendary musical to a fresh vision, powerful vocals, and a contemporary energy that's captivated audiences all around the world for more than 50 years. Joining us today, Silent House co-founder Bradyn Braziel,
Hi.
as well, and to talk about the creative process and this wonderful show. It is an iconic work.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
100%.
So, first of all, for listeners, I don't see how they would not know about Silent House because you've been on the show many times.
It's true. I'm practically a regular.
Jesse,
I'm
I love it. I love keep on coming. But Silent House Theater is really such an innovative way for actors to to bring to life wonderful works. And you've done musicals before. You did Grease.
Yes, we did Grease.
Right. So, but Jesus Christ Superstar, I mean, this is a biggie.
It was huge. Yeah. I mean, we were watching it a few days before we had auditions, and I was like, was this the right idea? Should we have done this? But absolutely, it was the right move. We have an incredible cast, an incredible director in Joe, great team. So it was absolutely the right move. But man, it's a huge show. It's considered one of the hardest vocal shows of all time. I mean, it's huge.
Right. Of course, I listen to the soundtrack, all the time, know the music so well.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
So,
is that a bit of a problem because people know the music so well?
Not necessarily because, I think when you know something, it helps.
Yeah.
Like when I teach, because I teach at MCC. And so when I teach theater appreciation, I tell my students, like, the more you prepare before you go see something, the more you'll be able to enjoy it because you won't have to think so hard.
Right.
So for the fact that most people know at least 2 or 3 of the big major hits from the show will help you, increase your enjoyment of the show. I'm really excited about what we're doing with the show. We have taken some of the music and rearranged it, not rearranged the music, but the order in which they are performed. One of the big things directorially that I wanted to do was to really just tell the story. Jesus Christ Superstar is one of those musicals that's very polarizing just simply because of the content. Mm-hmm. And so we didn't want a lot of productions that are done. It's very deep and, in political protest and, and the way that they use the music to say a different message. When we were talking with the creative team, one of the big things that we wanted to do was just simply tell the story of the life of Christ or the last week of his life. And so in order to do that, I wanted to kind of rearrange some of the way that the music is presented so that we can tell a more thorough version of the story as opposed to this chunk and the way that you're used to hearing it. Because originally it was not meant to be a theatrical event. It was solely supposed to be a concept album.
Right.
Yeah.
And so,
and it was successful.
Very successful,
yeah, right.
And very revolutionary at the time.
For sure.
And so when we started doing this, we started moving things around and we can build more tension here between the priests and the followers, if we just hold back this song a little bit longer. And so we also, like Bradyn was telling you earlier that, that she's playing the role of Pilate's wife. and if people listen to this, they're going, I don't
There
remember
is no
Pilate's
Pilate's
wife because there is no role of Pilate's wife in the show.
Scripture, yeah, right.
But in the scripture, in the musical, Pilate is the one that has the dream. So he talks about this dream that he had, but biblically speaking, his wife had the dream.
Right.
So we were
Okay.
like, well, what an interesting idea to take that particular song away from the role of Pilate and give it to another person in the ensemble
Yeah.
that stands and represents his wife. And so then we're kind of reframing some things so that we're almost participating in her dream
Yeah.
through the show. And then at the end of the show, we see, you know, like we see the culmination of all of these pieces coming together. And so I thought it was a different, it's not a concept, but it's just a different take
Yeah.
on how we present the music.
I think it's fascinating that really, even though it's a play with music scores and and script, it's really kind of a living thing,
Yeah.
Yes.
depending on the people involved with staging.
Right.
And
right.
the interesting part about that as well is, because I kept listening to the music over and over, and I've been listening to the music probably on repeat since January. and so when we first got the materials from the publishing house, Concord Theatricals, when we first got that, I was super excited because I wanted to see how they laid everything out.
Mhm.
There is no
There's
layout.
script, yeah.
There is just the music. And that's
Yeah.
why every production of Jesus Christ Superstar kind of has its own
So
little
different.
flair,
Mm.
is because they are, there is there's no roadmap in the music to tell you so-and-so enters here, or
Right.
this happens at this moment, and
Right.
so that was very interesting. And I've never worked on a show where there's not at least a guideline for you to begin
Yep.
with and then build from there.
Yeah. It's truly just a rock opera. So you're given the music and you could essentially perform it. We could perform it right here in this room just by singing it. So it's completely up to the director and the team to build a show with this music, which Joe has done an incredible job of so far.
Well, thank you.
Now,
And,
so what drew you to this particular work?
a
phone call.
Interesting.
A phone
Yes,
call.
a phone call. So I started working with Silent House back in 2022, and I choreographed when they did Godspell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that
I
started
remember that,
that started my relationship with Bradyn and Colin and that and
Yes.
and all my loving youngsters that I
Yeah.
love to work with. And so they actually had someone else that was slated to do this show, but
Oh.
they had to step away
Mhm.
for
That
other
happens.
reasons. And so Bradyn calls and she's like, Joe, what are you doing the month of June? And I was like, well, actually, I'm not doing much of anything. And so,
Which is rare. Most of the time when I ask Joe that question every single summer, he's got something going on.
I know.
So
I'm sure you're very, very
I-
he's
busy.
very
I'm-
busy.
I stay very active in the community, and then
Yes.
also with my work at the college.
Mhm.
And so it just happened, and we had been trying over the last couple of years
Yeah.
to do something again together,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so it finally just kind of lent itself. And I was
Worked
like,
out.
this will be fun, and we've actually had a blast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Putting the show together.
You've had
and-
a very Jesus Silent House experience.
I have
It's been
a
very
I know
Jesus
so
very,
heavy.
far.
which is very interesting considering me as the
Right.
person. And so, but I think that it's just I find each opportunity that I get to work, whether it be with Silent House or any of the other, theater groups in the area, it's always such a pleasure to work with people in the community who do other things with their lives.
Mhm.
But this is just something that they're passionate about. And, so it's fun to get to be with people like that, where it's not a learning situation. I'm
Right.
not teaching them anything
Right, right.
other than like choreography or anything like that. So it can be a fun experience, and we can laugh and joke and play. And I don't have to be like, all right, everybody calm down,
Right,
like
yeah.
I do
Right,
in
like
my
a teach-
classes
like a
when I'm
teacher,
teaching.
Right,
teacher.
right.
Right.
Well, and you have a wonderful troupe of regulars, but
Yeah.
but you're open to others
Yes.
in the community that want to be a part
Definitely.
of shows. Of course, this show, Jesus Christ Superstar, has just been around for decades.
Yeah.
What makes it resonate with audiences still today, do you think?
Oh, I think it's just, the story of Jesus is been resonant for 2,000 years. And it's this show in particular, though, I mean, taking the angle of, taking it through the eyes of Judas, and now with what Joe's doing is a little bit through the eyes of Pilate's wife, makes it controversial, makes it something to consider. What do we do with this Judas guy? Do we say that Judas was always meant to play his part? Do we hate Judas for it? Did it have to happen? So that conversation is so intense and fun, I think, and really just has people talking. It has for the last however many decades.
And then on top of that, it's like, was it God's will?
Right.
Was what Judas did God's will to help the plan along?
Yeah. So then we should be saying, thank you, Judas. You did
right,
your
right.
job.
And so when you, and that becomes, of course, the polarizing thing, right? About the show.
Right.
And, and it was also considered anti-Semitical as well, because the Jewish community didn't like the way that the priests were portrayed.
Right.
And so trying to get rid of all of that and let's just enjoy a good telling of the story. The story is what the story is, and we can't do anything to change that.
Right.
So don't lean too heavy into this area. Don't lean too heavy into that area. Try to stay as middle down the road as you can, and enjoy, because everybody loves the music.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the idea. Everybody loves the story. So let's try to do something where it's not about people standing outside the theater with picket signs like, how dare you, but a place where we come in and actually show the love of Christ. And this is the story. I'm not trying to tell you this is how it happened or that's how it happened, but allowing you a place where there's an open conversation for you to consider your belief of how you think about it.
Yeah. I think even the name Jesus Christ Superstar can be a little intense, because then we have to reconcile the fact that he was like a superstar. And what does that mean? Did that get to his head? Was he dealing with intense people who were literally fawning over him? And so I think people do struggle with that idea of Jesus. It's the Jesus story can be told in a much more peaceful way. And I think the reality is much closer to actually what we're doing, which is, he was a superstar. He was kind of a legend then, and still is a legend now.
Him.
And,
we
exactly.
know that.
Well, he was he was what we would consider nowadays a rebel. He was fighting against the way that the church was being done at that time, right? And so, and because you could get into this and it could get ugly and people just kind of start going crazy about it.
Sure.
But really just taking these ideas and just placing them before people. But that's what theater does. And that's what theater's supposed to do. Theater's supposed to make us think. It's not always supposed to make us laugh or feel good. Sometimes theater's meant to push boundaries and make us think about what we believe. Do I really believe that? Or do I simply believe that because that's just what I've been told my whole life?
Yeah. Yep. Musically, what have been some of the challenges with this score?
Well, it deals in a lot of, I'm going to talk musically for just a second, in different time signatures than we are used to singing. A lot of times, when you're thinking about rock music, you're talking about 4/4, or 3/4, 6/8, something that's very, very even. But a lot of this music is written in 5/4. And it's written in 7/4. And so it makes these pieces very dissonant. Now, take Mary Magdalene's song, Everything's All Right, which is one of the very big popular, everything's all right, yes, everything's right. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ba da 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 dee da, But then you also have the people in the temple and the crowd singing, come on up for the price is down, come on in for the best in town, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. And so it creates this tension that then when it resolves, you're like, oh, okay. Yeah. But I think that was meant from Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice about how how pushing against the system
Right.
it felt,
Yeah.
and what it felt like musically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really get into the deep weeds.
Yeah.
This music.
And
It's
our
hard.
music director, Melissa Lohr, has done a great job and is working with the cast, because then not only singing in these, but then also moving and dancing in a 7 as a dancer is very difficult because you're one step away from a completed
8.
8.
It's like,
Yeah.
Right.
You're
You're like,
waiting for that
Yeah.
And
resolution.
You don't say
Exactly.
5, 6, 7. You say 5, 6, 7, 8, right? To
Right.
start. And
Right,
you don't
yeah.
have that 8. So it definitely makes you a little bit off kilter.
So,
I love it.
but I think a lot of it is just really meant to show the tension
Yeah.
that was rising
Mhm.
between, the Jewish priests and this new movement of what would become Christianity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much more I want to talk to you about the production of Jesus Christ Superstar by Silent House Theater, but we need to take a break, and I want to tell you that today's show is brought to you by Bumblebee Blinds. You can enhance your space with Bumblebee Blinds, serving Waco and Temple. They offer a wide range of custom window treatments. A trusted certification installation team will make sure your job is done right, offering a warranty with every purchase. Call Kayla today for your free consultation. That number is 254-844-7939, 254-844-7939. Stay with us. There is more of the show ahead.
It's the 2026 Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, brought to you by the First National Bank of Central Texas. Tour a variety of homes at different price points, plus see the latest trends from beautiful kitchens to outdoor living spaces. See the latest colors and design patterns. This is your chance to walk through homes, meet the builders, and get inspiration for your own projects. The Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, June 5th, 6th, and 7th, and June 13th and 14th. Tickets are available online or at any parade home. For more.
We're celebrating the Declaration of Deals at Allen Samuels in Waco. Right now, get $13,000 off a new Ram 1500 Lone Star, plus 2.9% for 72 months. Cash in on $13,000 off a new Ram 2500 Laramie Crew Cab, or choose 0% for 36 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Feel secure with America's best full-size truck powertrain 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty at Allen Samuels.
Come by.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
For You Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. For You Health. Visit foryouhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Allen Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues and those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. And so I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Allen Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
made progress. The only time is after regress. Chasing sparks and in the brain. Maybe we're close enough to miss what we finally had through, to end up with a sketch. And I never said you have to. Oh, I hope you wish to build what we never drew. Yeah, yeah. Hey. Never made progress. The only time is after regret. Chasing sparks in the brain. Maybe we're close, but never close enough to stay. Just keep thinking time would shift. Thought we finally had proof to end up with the sketch. And I never said you have to. Hope you wish to build what we never thought we finally had proof. Yeah, end up with the sketch. And I never said you have to. Hope you wish to build what we never drew. And I never knew that we were ever through, that we could find a way. And I never knew if we're ever through, we could find a way. And I never knew that if we're ever through, that we could find a way. And I never knew that if we're ever through, that we could find a way. Maybe we're close, but never close enough to stay. Just keep thinking time would shift. No, maybe we're close, but never close enough to stay. Just keep thinking time would shift. Thought we finally had to end up with the sketch. And I never said you have to. Oh, and hope you wish to build what we.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Allen Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues and those sort of things. Because the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
And we are back with the wonderful team from Silent House Theater, about to produce Jesus Christ Superstar. And this is coming up June 24th through the 28th. So get your tickets now. It will be at the PAC, the Performing Arts Center here on Austin Avenue, like just next door to where we're sitting right this minute here at Rogue Media. Bradyn, though, so how can folks get tickets?
Yeah, get your tickets online at silenthousetheater.com. Tickets are available. We're absolutely ready for you to purchase them, get them, and come see our show.
So do you have, in this run, do you have like some matinee performances?
We actually don't. Not
You don't?
this time.
Okay.
No, it'll be a Wednesday through Sunday, all evening shows.
All evening shows. Okay, very good. Do you have group rates or?
Oh, good question, Anne. Putting me on the spot here. Not yet, but we certainly can.
We can figure that out.
Yes, no, we haven't dropped our discount tickets yet. We're trying to get people in the door.
Sure, yeah.
But starting this week, next week, we'll have all sorts of. Whoops. Can you edit that out? Starting this week, we will have discounted tickets that we will drop with a discount code. In fact, we should do 20% off the Ann Harder show.
Oh,
that can be our discount code.
Please.
I think that sounds
So
like a great
20%
idea.
off the Ann Harder show.
Oh, well, this is great. And Joe, it's wonderful to meet you and get to hear more about your name came up in another interview I had with some theater folks. And it's like, I've just been in this phase of theater, and I had the chance to interview an actress who plays Mary Magdalene on The Chosen.
Cool.
Via Zoom. Yeah,
Nice.
Very cool.
And she's going to be coming to Waco for the Waco Indie Film Festival.
Excellent.
Oh,
And so it's
wonderful.
wonderful hearing her talk about how she prepared for a role about such an iconic biblical figure.
Right.
And so you're doing the same thing in this show.
I am, yeah.
And so Pilate's wife.
Yes.
So did she have a name?
Not technically. Yeah. I mean,
Pilate's wife.
She's known as Pilate's
Pilate's
wife.
wife,
Yeah.
yeah.
In the Gospel of Nicodemus, she does have a name, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head right now.
Okay.
But in the Synoptic Gospels, no, she does not have a name. She's just known as Pilate's wife. But she's in this weird spot where she has a dream of, this man being crucified and it being blamed on Pilate, and people essentially hating Pilate and Rome because of this man's death, and eventually, an uprising. And, it happened, right? It took a while, but the uprising did happen later on in biblical history, around 60, CE. And, the way we're staging this is I'm not staging it. Joe's staging it. I'm part of it. Is you're seeing things through her eyes. So the way we have it, I was actually cast as an ensemble member as well. So I'm placed in these dances and in these scenes, but I'm placed as Pilate's wife, almost watching things in disguise. So Pilate's wife is being aware of what's going on with this man, Jesus. She's kind of intrigued. She's engaged with him, and then she's dreaming about it. She's warning her husband, hey, this is probably a bad idea. Get out of it. And then he doesn't, right? He has to make the move that he makes, and the rest is history.
Could she have maybe become a believer?
The way I'm playing it, she's certainly considering it, right?
Yeah.
She's intrigued. She's enjoying what he's saying. There's something that's pulling her, like everybody else, right? Something's pulling her to Jesus. But she's a Roman. She's a part of the Roman world.
Right.
So she's pretty fixed in her position. She can't just change positions all of a sudden. That would get her killed.
So it becomes this like sneak out kind of thing. So she's always shrouded, like her head is always covered. She's always working harder than anyone else in the cast to conceal herself.
Right.
But of course, we put her in a color that no one can, you can't help but notice her.
You'll notice her.
You can't miss her. But and you were just saying that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I completely got a whole idea.
Good.
And so we'll discuss that at rehearsal later. But just that, just a new outlook on life. I think that she does become a follower. I think it's something that she is seeing and witnessing all of the wonderful things that Jesus is doing and the way that people are responding, the miracles that are happening around her, all of these things that are happening. And she's like, oh, wow, he could be the real thing, right? And so then she has this dream, and then she tries to warn Pilate, don't do this. And so, but of course, him being in the stature and the position where he is, he has no other choice, and he tries to pawn it off onto Herod.
Right. He washes his hands of it.
And he tries to pawn it off on Herod, but then Herod's like, this isn't my problem, and since, it's like the worst tennis match ever,
Right.
And so, but just understanding that the whole idea is just to look at it from a different perspective. I actually saw an interview because, Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats, the revival just opened on Broadway, the Jellicle Ball. And so he was doing an interview that I saw, and they asked him if there was another one of your shows that you would like to see reimagined, what would it be? And without a blink, he said, Jesus Christ Superstar.
Really?
So Andrew, if you're watching,
that's right.
we have a new idea for you.
Just down the street. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Come see us.
It is happening. It is happening. So what can folks expect from the costuming and the choreography?
So our costumer, Rachel Donahue, who is also playing the role of Herod, is doing our costumes, and we're actually feverishly, doing last minute sewing and final construction and all this kind of stuff.
So where do you find? Are there patterns that you buy to do these biblical costumes?
No.
I
mean, you could. You 100% could. But thankfully, David Corkle at the Pack has been generous to they've got some costuming things, and we found some things that we can use. And we've asked some of the cast members, if you happen to have, because we're doing it in a biblical way, but kind of with a modern twist. So because using things like harem pants and things that are cultural now that we use, I use, and so, some people have these things. And so we're just it becomes kind of this hodgepodge of this idea of it looking biblical, but it not necessarily being traditional biblical
it's
gowns.
Like watching The Chosen or anything.
Right.
It's not going to be anything like that.
It's a modern biblical is a great way to put it.
I love that. So any moments during rehearsals up to this point, and how long ago did you start?
About a month ago.
We started May 4th.
That just blows my mind how fast
I know
things can get put together. But a moment when you went, this is coming together.
I have
last night. My outlook is a lot different because I'm looking at the whole thing. But like, speak for you, like how you feel about it.
Well, I had a big moment when, our Jesus, his name is Adrian Mora. He's playing Jesus. He sang the song Gethsemane, which is the big Jesus number. And we were actually having a pickup rehearsal. It was just a few of us that were getting together to just run a few things. It wasn't an official rehearsal. And I was like, I want you to sing it for me. And he was like, no, I'll do it later. And I was like, no, do it, run it. And I wasn't really concerned. And then he started singing and I just looked, I was like, oh my gosh, he sounds perfect.
Well, we're going to do this.
And it was stunning. And I was like, okay, all right, we can do this. So it was a big moment.
Like the entire cast is extremely talented vocally and performance wise. But, Jesus and Judas and Mary have to be of a different quality.
So good.
And I think that we were blessed, to have 3 individuals that came and auditioned and are doing a stellar job.
Yeah.
So tell me who they are. Tell me who your cast
So Jesus is being played by Adrian Mora. And Judas is Ghoulie. I forgot his last name.
Alvarez.
Yeah. And then we have Ashlyn Meadows. Is that right? Yeah, Meadows. Woo.
Know these people.
Brain
well.
don't fail me now. And she's playing Mary Magdalene, and
she's a fresh face.
I was
to
going to
Silent
say,
House. Yeah.
Okay.
So
good.
Ashlyn has never been in a Silent House show, which is very cool. Ghoulie, who is playing Judas, he's been in almost every single Silent House show ever.
Okay.
But
what did he do in Romeo and Juliet?
he played the Prince. He played Prince. Yes.
Okay.
But he was not. This is his very first lead like this.
Right.
So he's been in every single show. He often plays a villain. He's a villain. He was a villain in Much Ado as well. But this is his first lead that is this intense. And same with Adrian. They're both playing their very first leads.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And this is a huge show.
And so, but they're like, everyone is doing such a great job. We've got Dr. Andy McDonald coming in that's playing Pilate. We have Rachel Donahue, sorry. Rachel Donahue, who is playing King Herod.
Yeah.
And so we have a female in that role. And then we have a list of characters. There's about 22 people in the production.
That's big. Yeah,
it's a large show, and but we're super excited. We can't wait to present it, and I have a feeling that it's going to be something that Waco is really going to be excited about.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Silent House has become such an important part of the theatrical scene, the art scene here in Waco. Why do these shows mean so much?
You know, Silent House has a reputation of picking thought-provoking theater that makes you, really go home and consider what you just watched. In a world of quick TV and quick media, and like Joe was saying earlier, we're more interested in more than just making you laugh. We're interested in telling you a story that's worth telling. So we really think about that when we pick our shows, and this one is no exception. I mean, it definitely makes you think, and we've got a season of shows, waiting for you that are just going to continue to make you think.
Well, so tell us the other shows.
Yeah, so in August, we will be doing Arthur Miller's All My Sons, which is a classic. Yes, it's a classic play, one of the best of all time. We'll be doing that at the Jubilee Theater. And then we will be back at the Pack in October for Halloween. We will be doing Rocky Horror. So Rocky Horror Show will be happening again.
So are you going to direct that one?
No, I will be doing something else at that time. But you guys are just to point out, you guys are doing the musical.
Correct.
You're
We're
not doing the shadow cast.
Right.
Oh,
yes.
right.
So it's the real show with the real music, the real deal. And again, that's a show that is controversial for all the right reasons, I'd say, right? Maybe a little less thought-provoking than other shows, but definitely edgy, definitely will make you feel a little bit like, ooh. ooh, should I be here? You know,
it's Halloween.
Yes, yes. And so we were hoping everybody comes in their costumes and, gets a grab bag, all those things. Yep. And then actually we just secured this yesterday, so I can announce it. We are doing a Christmas Carol, our own adaptation of A Christmas Carol at the Earl Harrison House in December.
Oh,
so yeah, it's
very
going to be
nice.
Yes, it'll
Love
be a
it.
beautiful Christmas
You got to
time
come
show.
back. I mean, you are a regular.
I'll come back. Yes.
But so I want to know about MCC. So how long have you been with MCC?
I joined the faculty at MCC in 2019. Moved here in August of 2019, and then the pandemic happened in February of 2020. And so then of course, theater kind of shut down for a while, just like the rest of the world.
Sure.
But I've been with MCC now for a full 7 years. I absolutely love my job and like doing what I do and teaching, and but I also have really enjoyed being so involved in the community and working with all of I try to work with as many of the theater groups as I can. With my schedule at MCC, it makes it difficult because we do two shows.
You do a lot of shows.
We do 2 shows in the fall and then 2 shows in the spring. And so if things land just right, I can fit them in. This just happened to like fall just perfectly right into the schedule. But the theater program, we're really growing. Like we had several years where it wasn't we weren't really thriving as much as we had been prior to the pandemic. But like over this last couple of years, we've really started growing again, and so it's been a lot of fun to be a part of that.
What do you know for the upcoming fall? What you'll be doing?
We are in discussions. We're not at liberty to say those things because we don't have rights just yet. So
well, and that's a whole big thing about any play you see. If it's something that's been done before, you pay.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
To do it.
You pay a lot to do it.
Yes.
Yes, you do. Unless you write your own or you do your own adaptation or it's, public domain. Other than that, you're paying. And if you're doing a musical, you're paying a lot. So it's expensive.
Well, I mean, because that whole budget thing can grow into the tens of thousands of dollars, just simply like if you're trying to do live music, and then like everybody that has to, all of those kinds of things that you have to deal with and take care of when you're working on a musical. That's why, Shakespeare is so beloved in the theater community because you can do it for free.
It's super free.
Much ado about nothing.
Right. You're right. Let's do Romeo and Juliet. Well, and I wanted to just shout out Waco for this because, theater already is an expensive thing. And if you have to tack on, a venue, that gets very expensive. And Waco has been so wonderful to the theater community and allowing, really reasonable rates for the locations, the PAC being one of them. I mean, before the PAC, it was slim pickings in regards to where we could perform as a nomadic group. We've performed at the Civic Theater, but the Civic Theater is so busy and they've got their own things going.
They've got a lot going on.
Oh my gosh,
over
there's
there.
so much.
And of course, you've done some historic homes.
Yes, and that's been so wonderful
Wonderful,
too. To be able to inhabit places in Waco and people just be like, yeah, come do it. We'll do it at a rate that we can all afford. I mean, it makes it stand out from going to a big city and, not even being able to perform because you can't afford it.
Yeah.
And then you're also providing immersive theater in that
in
way as well.
Yeah.
Being in, and so the theater is surrounding the audience, which makes it's a completely different experience.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Well, Jesus Christ Superstar is going to be an amazing production. And again, those dates are June 24th through the 28th at the Performing Arts Community Center here on Austin Avenue. Great parking across the street. Anywhere there's there's restaurants close by. You can
absolutely
make an evening of it. So thank you all for all the hard work.
Yes, thank you for having
with
us.
A really iconic show.
It was great to be here today, and it was really nice to meet you finally.
You got to come back, especially when MCC's doing things.
I will make sure to make that happen. Absolutely.
Talking about their shows. So yeah, absolutely great. Thank you both.
Thank
Stay
you.
with us. There is more of the show ahead.
What is
prophecies of old, revealed in the present, gift of a promise, peering like a sunrise. And have you heard about the day? Yeah. Love fulfilling long, yeah. My undeserved circumstance is an opportunity, eternity with you. And I don't understand why you showed up to love. Oh, and I realize I am a product of this grace. Prophecies of old, yeah, revealed in the present, gift of a promise, peering like a sunrise. And I don't understand why you showed up to love. And my undeserved circumstance is an opportunity, eternity with you. Have you heard about the third day? Yeah, love fulfilling long, yeah. My undeserved circumstance is an opportunity, eternity. And I don't understand why you showed up to love. Yeah, and I realize I am a product. Yeah, you knew me before I knew. Yeah, yeah, you knew me before I knew. Knowing was, yeah. Yeah, you knew me before I knew anything, yeah. Yeah, you knew me before yeah, you knew me before I knew. Yeah, you knew me before I Was there really only thing when you saw the least of these? Did you really just live and die? Set me free, yeah. I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't know how. I don't know.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
It's our declaration of deals, and savings are moving fast at Allen Samuels Jeep in Waco. Get a 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport for just $32,990, or take $10,000 off a 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit, or qualified buyers can get 0% APR for 36 months and no payments for 90 days. Don't stand still. Drive today. Allen Samuels.
Come by, let's be friends.
It's the 2026 Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, brought to you by the First National Bank of Central Texas. Tour a variety of homes at different price points, plus see the latest trends from beautiful kitchens to outdoor living spaces. See the latest colors and design patterns. This is your chance to walk through homes, meet the builders, and get inspiration for your own projects. The Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, June 5th, 6th, and 7th, and June 13th and 14th. Tickets are available online or at any parade home. For more information, go to wacohomeparade.com.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
I had a panic moment running my hands through my hair, and that's when I found Keeps. Keeps gave me the results that I was really looking for.
I definitely felt a lot more confident once I saw my hair coming back.
Keeps has given me the control of my hair back.
Get your first month free at Keeps.com.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
This is a Rogue Media Network production.